Welcome to this explainer. Listen, if you're creating content right now, you already know that having the right tools is basically everything. Well, it turns out YouTube just rolled out a totally massive new toolkit specifically designed for channel growth, community management, and monetization. So today, we're gonna unpack these updates step by step and see exactly how they work. Let's just dive right into it. To make this super easy to digest, we're taking a quick 4-part journey today. First, capturing a global audience. Second, setting community rules. Third, upgrading your visual effects. And fourth, unlocking brand partnerships. All right, section 1, capturing a global audience. This is all about optimizing your very first impression. You know, everything literally starts with a click, which brings us to an absolute game changer on the platform, multi-language thumbnails. Now, previously, creators were totally stuck with just one image, right? Usually with text locked into a primary language. But now, it's actually possible to upload different thumbnails that dynamically align with a viewer's specific language setting. Just think about the power of that for a second. A viewer in Japan is going to see a thumbnail entirely localized for them, while a viewer in Brazil gets their own version. It's just a brilliant way to instantly smash language barriers and grab that international attention. So let's look at exactly how you set this up, because it is beautifully simple. First, you just head over to YouTube Studio on your desktop. Second, navigate right to the Languages tab of your specific video. Third, choose or add a new language. And finally, step 4, just click Add right next to the thumbnail option. Boom, that's the whole shebang. A super quick 4-step process so you can start localizing your content right now. And hey, while we're on the topic of thumbnails, you have to look at this upgrade. We are finally moving from the old limit of 2 megabytes all the way up to a massive 50 megabytes. I mean, we probably all remember the absolute struggle of trying to compress a gorgeous high-definition image down to a microscopic 2 MB. Half the time, it literally felt like you were uploading pixel art. But this new 50 megabyte upgrade is here for a super important reason: connected TVs. With so many people watching YouTube on massive living room screens these days, this ensures your thumbnails are going to look incredibly crisp, vibrant, and totally professional on the biggest displays. Moving right along to section 2, setting community rules and keeping the peace in your chat. Okay, so once you've captured that massive global audience with your stunning new thumbnails, you've kind of got to manage the interactions, right? To help with this, YouTube is giving you way more control over channel guidelines. These are specific rules that you define. They outline exactly what kinds of conversations are allowed. Actually, scratch that. They outline the exact culture you want in your comments, in your live chats, and in your community tab. Now, quick but absolutely crucial reminder here, these are your custom rules, sure, but they still absolutely must comply with YouTube's overall community guidelines. Basically, you're building your house rules, but you're still living in YouTube's neighborhood. What's really cool here is the expansion of access. YouTube is rolling this feature out super broadly now. These guidelines are officially available to everyone who has access to intermediate and advanced features on the platform. Oh, and they're bringing these guidelines to communities too. So, as you grow your channel and unlock those advanced features, you now have the literal tools to carefully curate the vibe and culture of your audience. Let's think about how this practically works for your audience. Like, where will viewers actually encounter these rules? Well, they're going to see your guidelines the very first time they try to post a comment on mobile, the first time they enter your live chat, the first time they post to a community on a channel with guidelines enabled. Oh, and they'll also see them pinned right at the very top of a video's comment section. It works so well because it sets clear boundaries immediately, right at the point of interaction, which definitely fosters way healthier and just more respectful conversations. And empowering yourself to take control of this channel culture, it's literally just 3 clicks away. From YouTube Studio on your desktop, go to Step 1, Channel Settings. Step 2, click Community Moderation. And Step 3, select Channel Guidelines. Setting these expectations early is going to save you so many moderation headaches down the line, for sure. All right, on to section 3, upgrading your visual effects. Or, as I like to call it, giving creators better toys to play with. This section is all about the expanded visual tools for YouTube Shorts and live streams. The big news here is the Effect Maker expansion. Effect Maker is basically the tool that lets you create, publish, and manage your very own custom effects for YouTube Shorts. By heading over to effects.youtube.com on your desktop, you signed in, confirm your eligibility, and just start creating. And hey, if you're sitting there thinking, I have absolutely no idea how to build an effect, do not sweat it. YouTube just launched a brand new Effect Maker tutorial playlist to teach you exactly how it's done. And listen, here is exactly why it is so fascinating to learn this tool. Billions, That is the staggering number of views shorts get. Billions. When you use Effect Maker to publish custom effects directly to YouTube, you are putting your unique creativity in front of a massive global audience. If your effect catches on and becomes a trend, wow, that is just an unparalleled way to expand your reach and explode your following like wildfire. Oh, and we also have a fantastic visual update for all the live streamers out there. Before your live stream even begins, there are now pre-live mobile previews. This means you can safely tap the effects icon on your phone and preview tools like retouch, your green screen, or any custom effects before actually broadcasting to the world. It completely removes that terrifying anxiety of turning on the camera and just praying your green screen is keyed out correctly. You can perfectly dial in your look before the show even starts. Finally, Section 4, unlocking brand partnerships, and how all of this actually leads to making a living. So, how does this all come together? It leads to what is arguably the most anticipated stage of the creator journey, monetization. To kick this off, YouTube introduced channel insight sharing. If you're an eligible creator in the YouTube Partner Program, you can now use this specific setting to share your channel statistics, audience breakdowns, and even your shopping performance insights straight across Google Tools. Why does this matter to you? Because sharing this data helps your channel be seamlessly discovered by advertisers, brands, and third-party platforms who are actively looking for creators exactly like you to sponsor. Now, here is the absolute most important thing to remember. This setting is turned off by default. If you want brands to find you, you have to opt in. Here is the exact path to do it. Step 1, go to YouTube Studio Settings. Step 2, click on Channel. Step 3, find the box under Channel Insight Sharing and check it. It is literally just a tiny little checkbox, but it can unlock massive monetization opportunities. And speaking of monetization opportunities, let's talk about the newly announced YouTube Creator Partnerships Program. You might actually remember the old names, Brand Connect and the Creator Partnerships Hub. Well, YouTube has merged those two completely into this single, unified program. It's entirely designed to seamlessly connect eligible YouTube Partner Program creators directly with brands. The tools haven't disappeared at all. They just have a much more unified, professional identity now. Let's break down the concrete benefits here. First, like we just said, a unified identity that makes it so much easier for brands to understand exactly what they're signing up for. Second, and this is huge, you can now receive direct deal outreach right from the Partnerships tab inside YouTube's Studio. No more digging through a mountain of spam emails hoping a brand deal is actually legitimate. Plus, YouTube is actively expanding this program to creators in even more countries and across way more languages, making this a truly global marketplace. And honestly, that brilliantly illustrates the full picture of this incredible new toolkit. We've covered how to use multi-language thumbnails for that global reach, how to set firm guidelines for healthier chats, how to build viral visual effects, and finally, how to open your channel up to direct brand connections. All these tools are sitting right there in YouTube Studio, literally waiting for you to explore them. So I want to leave you with this final thought. With all this new global reach, healthier chats, and direct brand connections right at your fingertips, what is your next move? Thank you so much for joining me today for this explainer. Get in there, try these tools out, and keep creating.